Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest rally trapping video. In today's video, I'll be showcasing some clips from the Mini Titan. Going to be trapping CYB and OP, and there's another guild that shows up halfway through. So the first guy is going to be CYB Pickles. So, CYB Pickles does have a timer on his rally, and they are doing some retests. And they do a lot of this, by the way. So I think I cut out 5 to 7 minutes of them with the timer on and doing tests, just so you didn't have to sit here and watch them retest me that many times. So you will see a bunch of jumps, but they do keep retesting me, just making sure I have not swapped my formation. And this is really interesting because I'll kind of go over it when they actually send the rally, but I'm not sure why they retested so many times if they weren't going to go what they tested. Because I think I'm sitting in range when they tested, and you would expect them, if they're doing this many tests, they're going infantry just to make sure I'm not online. But they don't end up going infantry, so which really confuses me, because you would think, okay, maybe they're just going to do a boozle then if they're just seeing if I'm going to be swapping my formation or something like that. But spoiler alert, I don't swap my formation, so they're just retesting me, and yeah, it never happens. So I think there's just one troop, so I'm not sure who's attacking me, if they're trying to just get me online or something like that. Coalition's coming in, it is going to be range. They went range, so it looks like they're trying to do a boozle or something, but they never carpeted at all. So I'm not 100% sure why they went range and didn't carpet, and why they're testing so many times if they're going to go range. Doesn't make any sense. By the way, I am not running an anti, so if you guys are wondering if they were like, oh, I don't know, because he's running an anti. I wasn't running an anti, so I don't even know why they're retesting and all that stuff. So you can see they did do quite a bit of damage. It looks like Pickles does have a decent range blast, and I didn't put Pat 5s on the wall or anything like that. Mostly because they were testing so many times and scouting and all that stuff, and I didn't want to give away that I was online, so I just took the range blast into my range there and took a decent amount of damage because they have good tier 5 and he has a good range blast, but they shouldn't think I'm online because I'm still in the same formation. So that's a good thing, because I should get a follow-up rally after that rally, since they hit range on range and they tested me in range, and I'm not running an anti, so they 100% know I'm in range, so because they can scout me and see what's going in my infirmary. So anyways, XMZ, which might be a ally, but this is a really interesting account. You can see he has really good gear, really good castle stars, but he's only got 2 blessed on his artifacts. So this looks kind of like an account that spent a bunch of money before artifacts came out, and then just didn't really spend anything afterwards, because yeah, for a lead to only have 2 blessed artifacts, that's kind of low. And well, it's lower than my account by a lot, so but he's got really good gear, he's got really good castle stars, so he's got probably decent base stats from the castle stars, and then he's got good stats from his gear. So I do have to be a little careful about this one, just because normally I'd be thinking he's like a top tier account, but without those artifacts, he's probably more of a mid tier based on that, just because he doesn't have those artifact base stats. And looks like they're finally speeding in the rally now, but the timer's already up. So let's see what they're sending here. I am sitting in range again, so they have tested me in range a bunch of times. They're scouting me again. I have not swapped my pack 5s. Again, I'm not going to do that against someone with that bad of artifacts. It is an infantry. Again, I'm only running like high 500s in this set, so nothing crazy. So I wasn't going to take the full counter with someone with his gear and castle stars, but I guess the artifacts were great. Anyways, we'll take a look. He's got decent. He has done some tempering on there, so he just hasn't put in anything artifacts for whatever reason. Did 1.2 mil. A lot of that was just pack 5s, it looks like. Yeah, 856 was from the pack 5s. Did about 400k with the actual rally attack there. interesting. So he didn't bunny either, so did cap him. He had 2 blessed, 323 stars. Like, it's so low. So low. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point I've got like 11 blessed on the account I'm running. So anyways, Key Me is coming in to do the rescue rally from CYB. Don't be fooled by this gear. This is their fake gear. And what I mean by this is their fake gear is they're a 3-piece Emperor account. So this is a 3-piece Emperor account. You probably tell just by the artifacts, 172 blessed. So that main hand there, the 6 tempered, that's a fake gear piece. He has an Emperor piece in that slot. So unfortunately, I do not get his gear on video. And I didn't actually know he was a 3-piece Emperor at this point. Keep that in mind too. At this point, I thought that literally was his real gear, because that looks like real gear, right? Like, that can't be his fake gear, right? Like, Tempered 6 Champ is his fake gear, I guess. But anyways, so I'm going to put the pack 5s on there. They probably know I'm online because I've swapped. So I'm just going to swap into my fake gear for this one ahead of time. And it is just a 424, so I'm just going to be in range, not range wedge. Ooh, yeah, that could have been bad. Anyways, he is a 3-piece Emperor. Of course, I don't check his castle right now as the rally's walking because I'm worried about the pack 5s. And then he gets the swap off before I actually go check him. So I never actually got the Emperor gear on vid, but my guildmate just let me know because they're looking at him, but they didn't actually take a picture, unfortunately, so I can't put it on there. And I think he's changed his name now. Maybe. I could probably check in game. And actually, you guys, go check in game, see if he still got the same name. But again, he does run around in this gear, which is his fake gear, so anyways. Let's see what he did. Wasn't too much damage either, because again, he didn't counter me or anything with that. I'm pretty sure he went infantry foul. Yeah, so infantry foul. I went range foul, so I counter him for that mix 424. Good tier 5 count though. Obviously, he has 3 11k heroes. Most 3-piece Emperors do. But yeah, good tier 5 count. Was at like 1.6 mil or something. Tier 5. They didn't do any size boosts or anything like that. So. Yeah, so looks like Crazy Mo did see the 3-piece Emp. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on vid. That would have been nice, but anyways. Yeah, fake gear there. Crazy. I want to see his real war gear, unfortunately. Yep, that's his fake gear. Anyways, so yeah, so my fake gear does do pretty good. Keep in mind, I am running around 750 mix in that fake gear, if you guys are wondering. It's not like a normal fake gear that people have on there. It's because my base stats are so high. It's quite high. So here you go, Norlight here. That is not the guy rallying me, but that would hurt. So let's take a look at Norlight. He's going to be the rally lead now. So again, shield dropped. OP decided to show up. I'm not in... Yeah, I'm not in my other guild, so that's good. So anyways, I believe, again, I'm sitting in range, so I'm expecting an infantry rally. They're doing a retest, but it is kind of early to do a retest. You kind of want to do that like right before, I guess. But I guess he doesn't have a timer, so he's doing it earlier, so he doesn't miss his swap, which is good, because he is right beside me, so this will be a quick rally here. 6-second march speed. So I'm just going to switch over to cab. They didn't carpet, so I have quite a bit of time there. The swap, like, yeah, 6 seconds is way more than enough. Only need a couple seconds to swap, so 6 seconds is good. Let's take a look here. 1.4 mil tier 5. Good mid-tier lead on this. 483 to the front, and then pack 5s hit my tier 3, so it did about 500k. And again, that's probably like 800k if I did tier 2 frontline, if you guys are wondering. So yeah, I think you take about 1.6 times more damage with the tier 2 frontline opposed to the tier 3 frontline. That's why the tier 3 frontline is a little beefier. So less chance of burning, pretty much. So basically, you just take whatever you take with the tier 3, multiply it by like 1.6, and I think that's what you would be taking if you had tier 2 sort of thing. So that makes sense. About an extra 300k on a 500k damage, which is about 1.6. Yeah. Anyway, so next one's gonna be Careless EQ. I think Careless is a little bit stronger than Norlight, so I'm just gonna be a little careful on this one. 135 castles, or not castle stars, that would be low. Oh yeah, 135 castle stars, and it's got decent artifacts as well, so just gonna be a little more careful about this one. And I'm pretty sure they know I'm online, so I was very, very interested in why they decided to go for the rally next. But again, I guess the Pack 5s hit my range, so I was thinking, oh, maybe they still think I'm in range, but it didn't really do enough damage for a full counter in this gear. So I am sitting in range wedge, just getting my fingers warm because I will have to counter this one, and I will have to be a little quick because I am expecting some carpets, so it's good in here. And it's an infantry, and they're going to carpet very quickly. Thankfully, my fingers a little faster than that, so I was able to get the swap off. They did speed that in quite fast, but yeah, again, I only need like 2 seconds to do a swap, so it's not too bad. Same 537k, so a little bit more damage, 883k to the back line. So yeah, anyways, Rascally Rabbit there, 1.4 mil damage. Didn't get his gear, unfortunately, on there, but obviously he's a little bit stronger than Norlight on that one. By the way, if you guys have any questions about rally trapping, let me know in the comments down below. If there's any guild you want me to trap, also let me know. I'm always looking for some kingdoms to go to trap people. Take this one more time, and yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.